Hi there and welcome to the Shoe Rainer drawing channel on YouTube, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a footballer. A footballer, you say? That's a soccer player. Yeah, well, in England we call soccer player footballers and things like that. You say tomato, I say tomato. No, I say tomato. No, I do say tomato. Let's not talk about it. Let's do it. It's a very rainy end of August afternoon, which means the football season must have started. And when I say football, of course, what I mean is soccer. Because I'm very aware that I have a very international audience here on YouTube, and in the States, of course, you will say football, meaning American football, which what we call American football. What we call football is soccer, and in the States you will call soccer. Now, what am I doing here? Right, there's this head. Don't let me get carried away with myself. There's the head, and this is kind of the front of this is kind of the line down which the nose will be on, so the nose will be there somewhere. You want the eyes around about there, probably an ear there, and some kind of hairstyle like that. Eye there. This is going to be the shoulders, and take a line down there and a line down there, go up, and then we want to have something like that. And I think maybe I've gone a bit too early there. That looks about right. So they're kind of, there's an evenness about them like that. Right, now this is kind of the back of the body, which comes down and around, and you're going to have a leg kicking, and then keep that line going pretty well straight on like that. Drop a little bit down there for the ankle, and then it's kind of a triangle at the end is what you're after, but then maybe curve it round a little bit, kind of like that. And then you're going to want studs on the bottom and laces, whatever. Not sure that's looking quite right at the moment, but we'll fix that later. Now this line here is the other side of his body, and that will kind of continue down there to his knee. And are we running out of space? I might just have to move the paper in a moment. And then his other leg then will be coming down kind of like that. And again, you want a kind of a triangle shape at the bottom, except we missed it. I'm going to just move the paper and get this all squared into the middle like that. In fact, I'm going to move it over here, leave room for a football over here, which will be soccer ball, sorry, which will be kicking. Put a kind of a ball on the end here. I've shown you how to draw this kind of way of drawing hands before. I'll do a hand on there. I have a thumb up there, but this is just going to go like that on this one. Now draw a curve around there, so that's his football jersey, t-shirt, whatever you want to call it, kind of like that. And then we need to get the shorts in there. Right, so bring them down kind of like that, just over the top there, and they will come down about there, something like that. And we can put a kind of stripe down the middle. We can maybe put a stripe down the shirt there as well, maybe one down the middle, and some kind of pattern on the front there. Good, and then we'll put, having kicked a ball, draw a circle, and to get a kind of a soccer ball effect, draw a circle in the middle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls like that, and then draw a line and turn these into a sort of, what are they, hexagons or something. So that will be there, and then that will give you that kind of football shape. I know they probably don't make them that shape anymore, it's probably a really old-fashioned one, but you know, it gives that football effect, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to start with the shorts because they're right on the top. What am I using? I'm using a 0.3, and I'm going to bring that down there, and then don't join it at the end, so you've got this little bit of a kind of a bit of whiteness coming around the corner there. Does that make sense? And then we want the leg coming in there, and we'll have his socks like that, this is actually should actually be at a bit of a twisted angle to us, in fact, which gives you a little bit of, and then we'll see the studs from underneath there, and we'll have all that kind of flashy designery shape on the top. Good. And then we want the rest of the other leg shorts there, and bring that in down there, curve around there, and then we'll put the kind of rolled up socks there again. Now this wants to come down in that kind of a shape. What is that shape? It's a kind of, I don't know, like an iron, isn't it? Something like that. And you're going to want a bit of a line like that, and you're going to have studs. You probably won't see the studs because they'll be in the grass, won't they? And then you want kind of patterns like that. Good, that's looking okay. And we probably want to see the band of the shorts there. Good. Now next I think I will do his head. Let's draw in his ear, and an eye. I'm just going to put dots in for eyes. This is going to be a really simple drawing. He's quite pleased with himself, and let's take a line around there and up around there from his chin, and then just scribble in some hair like that, and maybe that we're going to do, I think. How are we doing for time? 7 minutes, I better get on with it. Right, and then you want his neck coming in around there. Let's follow this around. You want to have his cuffs, a little wiggle like that, a bit of a wiggle there, wiggle in there. Those will be his cuffs on that side. You're going to want to wiggle up there, and I can't think of a better word for that other than wiggle, I'm afraid. I know some people make comments that go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle in the comments or something like that. Drawing and talking at the same time is, you know, sometimes the words don't quite come as you expect them to, so you have to forgive me. Okay. Let's have something on the front like that. Oh, he looks like he could be old Newcastle United t-shirt, isn't it? So that would be stripes. Okay, I'm just going to put some kind of cross hatch shading in here, just to give it a bit of a feel. And that will just then give it a bit of 3D kind of cross hatching. And we might want to put a little bit in there, and probably in the background there, and a little bit there from his shorts will be providing shadow there. Let's get the football in. I've gone too fast, so it's not quite round like that, but anyway. Under pressure. Under pressure, looking at me. I won't sing. Well, I did, but you know what I mean. Right, and then you just have these kind of lines that join it, and then put a bit of shading in around like that, and some whoosh, 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 whoosh. His legs going to be going whoosh, whoosh. His arms are going to have a bit of, and maybe he's thinking about it. I think we'll just shade those socks in a bit too. There we are. We put some grass in there because he's playing on a grass pitch, and there's probably a goal down at the other end, isn't there? That's his own goal, of course. Something like that. That's where the horizon is. And how does that look? That looks okay, I think. Maybe just a little bit of shade. How are we doing? 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Right, it's time to wrap this up. Okay. If I can find my hairdryer, I'm just going to dry, make sure that the ink is dry, like that. Oops. And then I'm going to erase the pencil lines, and there you go. How to draw a soccer player or a football player. He's a striker, whatever he is. Okay, if you enjoyed that, keep coming back to the Shoe Rainer Drawing channel on YouTube. And in the meantime, keep drawing, and practice. Like I always say, it's the only way to get better. And in the meantime, you take care now. I'll see you next time. Bye.